Hi guys, this is a co-op Form 1 video and I've combined your Form 1A and Form B for the week. This is just going to be a really short video. I'm sorry about the delay. I have contracted some sort of infection, but I'm on a bunch of medicines now and I feel a lot better. So for Form 1B, for your second year students, you just need to study and begin taking your final exam. Next week, we're not going to have a video because it was going to be for women's retreat, but now I'm going to go ahead and take that break. But what you can do is start your test this week, and it's very long, so take as many settings as you want. Study for it and begin taking it. And I would say take 1 or 2 pages at a time, and you can take that over the next 2 weeks and finish it. And once you've checked, had your mom check off the errors, you can send it to me and I'll get a grade out as soon as I can. Okay, so just study all the information from the whole book essentially, and good luck with that. Okay, but for the Form 1A students, a quick little overview of lesson 22, which is what you're on this week. So we started the third declension last week, and the words that you learned in lesson 21 had natural gender, what we call natural gender. For example, soror means sister, and that is feminine by nature, by biology, right? Sisters are girls, so they're feminine. But the ones you're going to learn this week don't have natural gender. They have sort of grammatical gender, so to speak. So, for example, there's the word light is lux, lukis. And that doesn't have a natural gender, right? It's not a biological thing. But it has a grammatical gender anyway. And remember that you always have to memorize a word's gender to know for certain what gender it is, okay? So be careful with that this week. All the words you're learning this week are either masculine or feminine, but they're all declined the same way, so that can be tricky. Again, memorize what gender you have for that word. Okay, the declension that you're learning this week is still the third declension. It's just these other words that are not having natural gender. And they have the same endings, right? So lex, legis, legi, legem, lege, leges, legum, legibus, leges, legibus. Okay. Also, one thing to be aware of is to be very careful to memorize your genitive and your nominative forms. Why is that? Well, for example, let's take crux, crookies, which means cross. If you didn't memorize your genitive singular and you just wanted to wing it, and you knew that your nominative was crux, you might say that the genitive is cruxis. But that's not true. In the genitive, it changes to crukis from the X to the C. Okay, so that can be confusing if you don't memorize it. So do memorize your genitive singular separately from your nominative singular, okay? And also, you'll see in some other of your lessons, you've seen that, for example, first and second declension words often have let me find an example here. They're often listed, like, for example, bellum. War is listed bellum, and then there's a dash I, and that dash I is just the ending from the genitive singular. And that's a shortcut, right? So that you don't have to write out the whole word. That doesn't work for third declension because of how different the genitive can be from the nominative. So make sure that you write out the whole word when you write out your vocab words for the third declension. Okay? Let me make sure there's nothing else here. Okay, so one tentative rule in grammar is that the words ending in X in the third declension, for example, pax, lex, lux, vox, a lot of these words are feminine if they end in X. But it's not a completely accurate rule because we see both, let's see, what are the exceptions? Rex and dux, right? Rex is king and dux is leader. And those are both masculine, despite the general rule that X means feminine. So just know that in general, words ending in X are feminine, but in those two examples, they're masculine. Okay? All right, I said this would be a short video, and it's barely 5 minutes. But that's all you need to know. Just email me, call me, text me with any questions you have. Good luck. God bless.